Welcome to training for Volunteer Income Tax Assistance, also known as VITA. This is Session 7, Other Taxes and Payments. This training is presented by the Franchise Tax Board's VITA trainers. Hi, I'm Jeanette.
And I'm Angel.
The Franchise Tax Board is proud to offer this series of training videos. This is the 7th of 11 sessions.
If you have questions, please contact your local VITA coordinator, but feel free to reach out to FTB's VITA team at 800-522-5665 or by email at volunteercoordinator@ftb.ca.gov. Thanks for watching.
Okay, let's get started. In this session, we'll cover other taxes, payments, and refundable credits. The Other Taxes section is found on Schedule 4 for the Form 1040. One type of tax is a self-employment tax. Self-employment tax is Social Security and Medicare taxes collected from individuals who are in business for themselves. Generally, individuals who are employed will have these withheld through their payroll taxes, but self-employed individuals pay these through their tax return. You should know that 50% of this tax is automatically deducted as an above-the-line adjustment to gross income on the 1040 Schedule 1. Additional tax on IRAs is applied when individuals take a distribution prior to reaching the age of 59 and a half. They may incur a penalty of 10% on that distribution. Some taxpayers may qualify for an exception to this penalty. Please refer to the publication 4012 Volunteer Resource Guide, Other Taxes and Payments tab for more information. Another type of tax is the repayment of first-time homebuyer credit. Taxpayers who receive the first-time homebuyer credit for a home purchased in 2008 generally must repay the credit on their tax returns over a 15-year period. Next, let's talk about healthcare, and in particular, the individual responsibility or shared responsibility payment. Taxpayers who do not have minimum essential coverage will be required to pay this. The maximum shared responsibility payment is $695 per taxpayer and half of $695 for dependents. The maximum shared responsibility payment for the household is $2,085. Taxpayers may qualify for an exception to this payment if they meet certain requirements. Please refer to the Pub 4012 Affordable Care Act tab for more information.
Okay, other payments and refundable credits. 2018 estimated tax payments. Income taxes are generally withheld from a taxpayer's paycheck. However, some taxpayers have income from self-employment, dividends, interest, capital gains, rent, and royalties. These taxpayers may be required to make estimated tax payments to avoid penalties. Premium tax credit. This is reported on IRS Form 8962. As part of the Affordable Care Act, individuals can purchase healthcare coverage through the marketplace or within this state, covered California. When applying for coverage, they may receive an advance credit based on their projected income for the tax year. If the income they projected is more than the actual amount they earned during the tax year, they may receive an additional refundable credit. The amount will be determined by the software based on the information provided on the IRS 1095-A received. Refunds in an amount of tax due. When the return is completed, taxpayers will have either overpaid their taxes and receive a refund, or they will have underpaid and have an amount they owe. If a taxpayer owes, they can elect an automatic debit from their checking account or choose to mail in a payment. They may also contact the IRS for an installment agreement if needed. For refunds, they can also choose from either direct deposit or check in the mail. Now that your client's return is completed, you can use the Form 13614-C Intake and Interview Worksheet to go over the return with the taxpayer to verify all income was entered and no information was missed. The back of the worksheet includes a list of items to help guide you. You have now completed the 7th of 11 volunteer income tax assistance training sessions. This is the last session focusing on federal returns. The next 4 sessions will focus on California state income tax returns. All 11 sessions are available at Franchise Tax Board's website at ftb.ca.gov. If you have questions, please contact your local VITA coordinator, but feel free to reach out to FTB's VITA team at 800-522-5665 or by email at volunteercoordinator@ftb.ca.gov. Keep practicing, and thanks for watching.